Hey, uh, this is the same day as the other video, if you read some before this. And now I'm going to be talking about The Last of Us Episode 3. Yes. So, overall, I like the episode. I've heard that there's a lot of praise for it, and I agree with the praise so far. By the way, as of this date, the third episode is the newest episode that came out. So, it's and I've heard it's the best episode, and I agree so far, from what came out. So about this episode, it's about a love story. That's basically all of it. Um, it doesn't have the main characters, which will make some people question it a little bit, and I'll get to that in a second. Um, it's very compelling. The actors are good. I liked it. Um, Even though there was a lot of flashbacks and it didn't have as much time as you would want for a love story, and it was kind of a side plot. Uh, it was still pretty good. It was good for what it was. Yeah, for an apocalyptic setting, it was pretty good. Um, Now let's get to the side plot of it. It does kind of slow down the pacing of the show, going from Joel and Ellie uh, trying to go to their location, and then it stops for an episode to show a love story. But I think it's completely justified, and here's why. So, in the game, by the way, I didn't play the game. I just know bits and pieces of the game, of the first and second game. So, I'm not an expert. If I get something wrong, that's probably why I didn't play it. Um, so, in the game, the Bill character, I believe, Bill or Frank, the I was about to say the one with the beard. They both have beards. The main one, the one who was at the house originally, um, in the game, he had the same kind of behavior of not liking the world, being shut off, everything, uh, and his character arc ended that way too. Like he didn't have any real change, and I believe in the game he was used as a comparison, a contrast to Joel, because Joel ends up becoming more accepting and caring for someone else. Well, the Bill or let's Bill character stays the same and doesn't really change his behavior of not liking people, right? In the game, he doesn't change. In the TV show, they decide to change him, and I understand why. It's pretty good, and they decided to change him for the exact opposite reason why these, or sorry, his character is the exact opposite of in the game, and I personally think it's better than the game, the story arc of him, right? Because in the game, it's just a comparison saying, oh, this is what Joel could have been, right? And in the TV show, he's used as what Joel will become, right? More of a foreshadow. Uh, and I like that, right? And that goes to my point of that is why that episode was needed, even though it was kind of a, I wouldn't really call it a filler episode, but technically it was a filler episode. It didn't really contribute to the plot that much, but it did contribute a lot to Joel's character, even though he wasn't in the TV show. At least for me, watching the Bill character reminded me of Joel. So seeing him progress throughout the episode kind of foreshadows how Joel is going to progress throughout the season or the series, however long it lasts. So I really did like that. I really liked that aspect of it. And and what hit that mark, right? So the point I was just making, I don't think I would have made the point if this one scene wasn't in the episode. And the scene where Ellie was reading the letter that Bill made for Joe, that scene is what kind of, hit home for me, at least. Is what made my point solid, right? The fact that he wrote a letter telling Joel to let go of his grudge against the world and be more accepting to love, right? Might sound a little cliche, but that's what it's a good theme of accepting love and having someone or people you care about, because that is really what is worth living for, right? And that letter and the whole episode, it just tied that all together so well. Foreshadows what Joe will become. And it was definitely necessary for the TV show. Definitely, yes. And, yeah, that's basically pretty much it. The series is, it's pretty good. I like it so far. Hopefully, it doesn't change, doesn't get worse. Or not worse, we get bad, because it's not already bad now, right? It's good. Um, yeah. So that is my review of episode 3 of Last of Us.